electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride. Aqueous sodium chloride. Right, now look at the board. Now we are going to learn about the aqueous sodium chloride. Before going to learn about the electrolysis of the aqueous sodium chloride, tell me how to form the aqueous sodium chloride. Aqueous sodium chloride is made by sodium chloride dissolved in water, no? Dissolved in water. Right. Now think about, right, I take the aqueous sodium chloride. Sodium chloride aqueous, AQ. So tell me, what are the ions contained in the aqueous sodium chloride solution? What are the ions contained in the aqueous sodium chloride solution? Right, ionization of the sodium chloride ionized and form the sodium plus and chlorine minus. Another compounds contained in this solution is water, no? Water also ionized as H plus and OH minus. So what are the ions contained in this solution? Sodium plus, H plus, chlorine, what else? OH minus. OH minus are the ions contained in the solution. Right, then we can use 2 carbon or platinum electrodes to supply the electricity for this solution. To supply the electricity for this solution. Right, for this we can use external electricity supply like that. This is the positive terminal of the external electricity supply. This is the negative terminal of the external electricity supply. Right, so electrodes that connected to the positive terminal of the external electricity supply is the positive electrode. The electrode connected to the negative terminal of the external supply is negative electrode. Then positive electrode is known as what? Anode. Anode. Negative electrode is known as what? Negative electrode is known as cathode. Anode, cathode. Now you know what is the anode, cathode, no? Right. Then tell me, what is the types of chemical reaction that occur near the anode? The types of chemical reaction that occur near the anode is oxidation. Oxidation. So what is the types of chemical reaction that occur near the cathode? Reduction. Reduction. Oxidation and reduction. Oxidation and reduction. Right. Among the sodium plus H plus chloride and hydroxide ion, what are the ions? What are the ions that move towards the positive electrodes, and what are the ions that move towards the negative electrode? What are the ions that move towards the positive electrode? Sorry, positive electrode, chloride and hydroxide ion. Sodium plus and H plus ion move towards the negative electrode. You must keep remember. So types of ion contained in the positive electrode is chloride and hydroxide ion. So ions contained in the positive electrode, negative electrode is sodium plus and hydrogen ion, H plus ion. H plus ion. Right. Then we will go to learn, right, what is the oxidation and what is the reduction. There are 2 compounds to oxidize. Oxidize means removing electrons. There are 2 components to remove the electrons, chloride and hydroxide. Among the chloride and hydroxide, what is the types of elements or compounds that subjected for the oxidation? What will subjected for the oxidation? Hydroxide or chloride? Chloride has more tendency to oxidation than the hydroxide. Therefore, 2 chloride ion remove 2 electrons and form the chlorine gas. form the chlorine gas. Therefore, anode, if not positive electrodes, remove the chlorine gas. Remove the chlorine gas. Then there are two positive ions for the reduction. Reduction means receiving the electrons. What will subjected for the reduction? Sodium plus OH plus. How to take this? For this we can use the activity series. What is the activity series? Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, tin, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, platinum, gold. Right here contain the hydrogen. Here contain the sodium and hydrogen. In the activity series, lower elements subjected to receive the electrons and higher elements subjected to remove the electrons. No? So what will reduce? Sodium plus OH plus. H plus. You must keep remember 2H plus in the aqueous medium receive 2 electrons and form the hydrogen gas. Therefore, hydrogen gas evolve at the negative electrode. You must keep remember. When electrolyzing aqueous sodium chloride solution by using the carbon electrodes, chlorine gas evolve near the positive electrode, if not anode. No? And also hydrogen gas evolve near the cathode, if not negative electrode. Could you understand? පැහැදිලිද මේ ටික? right. දැන් බලා ගන්න මේ ටික තව පාරක් හොඳට අවබෝධ කරගන්න මෙන්න මේ addition of the equation number 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 redox reaction. 1 is 2 chloride aqueous plus 2H plus aqueous plus 2 electrons. Here contain chlorine gas. Here contain H plus gas and 2 electrons. 2 electrons can be cancelled. Redox reaction can be written like that. 2 chloride, 2H plus form the chlorine gas and H2 gas like that. During the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride solution, again I will remember, chlorine gas evolve near the anode and hydrogen gas evolve near the cathode. පැහැදිලිද මේ ටික?